Pine Lake became a family for us. I think in my third year at Ole Miss, I remember Chip coming to my office and discussing the possibility of a campus coming to Oxford. And man, Jill and I had really been praying and hoping for something like that. And it was a joy for us to join in and be a part of helping open that in Oxford. And it's been a blessing ever since, wouldn't you say? Or
Yes, I would. The people there, when you look at Jody and Allison and just how they love people and want to serve people and just make you feel welcome and that you're already at home. I think that's what helped make it feel like family for me. It just, when you walked in the doors, you just felt like you were at home.
yeah, the environment that's created at Pine Lake was really something that made me feel very comfortable to invite all of my coaches and players and prospects and recruits that we had in town to come and visit with us. And faith was a part of our program, and that was another way for us to express it to our players. And many came on Saturdays. The environment there was they understood it was a college town, and whether it's the music, and obviously Chip's way of delivering a sermon, I think relates to most anyone. You don't have to. He's pretty. I don't mean this as a negative. It's a positive. He's simple-minded and says it how it is. And so it was always a place that our staff and our staff's wives and kids and players always felt comfortable being. Pine Lake has been with me and Jill and our family every step of the way in our journey, even as we're not in Oxford anymore. Chip's friendship, Jody's friendship, and the church there that we became good friends with are still probably the biggest encouragements to us as we continue the journey. And the thing I'll say about Pine Lake family, from the top down, from Chip down and Jody down, is man, they're in the foxhole with you. They're in the dirt with you, in the ditch with you, in the mud with you, and then when you on the mountaintop, they're there with you also to rejoice. They'll cry with you, they'll rejoice with you, but all the while they're right there with you, and they're not going to jump ship on you or bail on you or judge. And that's the thing I'll say about so many of my friends that I've invited to come there have always felt like, well, the church may be judgmental or something. That's not the case with our experience with Pine Lake. We will forever be grateful to the friendships we formed there and to the support that they gave us, particularly in a time we were in the mud, in the ditch, and mountaintops also. We rejoice with both, and thankful for Pine Lake.
I just think anytime that you can hear God's word and see how you need to apply it to your life, it's just going to help in every area of your life. And like Hugh said, his sermons were so relatable. It wasn't just knowledge, it was like practical application. So many times I walked out of there knowing this is what I need to do today and this week. And I think that they're intentional with marriages. They have, series on it. I can remember, is it Ted Cunningham coming and speaking, and just several of the sermons that were specifically for marriage, and just some of the simple prayers. Like I still pray, Lord, increase my capacity to love Hugh and increase his capacity to love me. That was just from one of those sermons. And so it's just little practical things that we use daily that just help build our marriage and just build our walk with Christ.
Yeah, and the fact that the relationships you have there, whether it be with Chip, Jody, or your small group, their willingness to share, hey, you're not the only couple that has had struggles, and to be transparent and open about that, I think gives other couples grace. It gives other couples also a confidence that, hey, we're not the only ones going through this craziness called marriage at times, and we can fight through it also. And we have people we can lean on that have experiences that they're willing to share, and I think that is the core of Pine Lake.